Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Arjun Bhaiya.
Good
Namaste.
evening.
Namaste.
Welcome, one and all. We can see many co-explorer participants, family members have joined early and even before the time. We still have a couple of minutes, so we like to hear and share about from new family members. Many new students have joined today. Anybody would like to share, they can raise hand or put their views in the chat box as well. All of you are most welcome.
जी नमस्ते भैया.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste Arjun ji.
Namaste.
Ji. So nice. We have some students who have joined us. Nice. It will be good if we could listen to some of the students, isn't it, Arjun?
Yeah, actually, we can do short introductions also.
That's nice. So a very warm welcome to the Wednesday follow-up session on Universal Human Values, the module 1 of our program, student induction program. And broadly to understand our students who are present here, maybe we'll request you to please raise your hand so that we can listen to you, and you can even introduce yourself.
Maybe you can talk about what you would expect from this kind of a workshop or that kind of a thing. Also, you can add, and plus you can also add your basic introduction. So like in 30 seconds or so, each of you can probably introduce yourself.
That will be fine. I can see some students here.
Actually, we can allow everyone to talk, and then whoever wants to go first can go first, I think.
Ji. Ji. Ji, nice, Arjun. So I could see a hand risen.
Anyone can start, actually. Just basic things about yourself, maybe, and like a very brief introduction. You don't have to speak much, so it's easy. Like
Nice,
you don't have to make a speech or something. It's just to know who's there, because when it's on Zoom, then you don't know who's on the other side. So just to know a little bit about everyone, that would be good.
Ji,
Good evening,
Afla.
ma'am.
Amrish ji. Amrish, yes.
Anji, ma'am, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Amrish. How are
Good
you?
evening.
Firstly, I would like to just tell a Happy Republic Day to my teachers and my dear sir, respected ma'am and the teacher. Basically, myself, Amrish Kumar. I am from IK Gujarat, Punjab Technical University, pursuing in my second year, pursuing computer science engineering from here itself. And as sir told that what we people want from this session, basically nowadays, as I have seen that many a times I received the mail, and today I very with lots of enthusiasm I joined this session. So I would like to tell my teachers and the sir also that that from this session I would expect that nowadays we we are very new to our course. Many new things is happening into our lives, so the concentration we got demotivated sometimes due to lack of concentration. Also, we can't able to focus on the best thing what we want. So I want that from this session, if it would be very helpful for us, if we people got some valuable points how to stay concentrated and achieve our goals within the time. That's it I want. Thank you.
Thank you. So that is very interesting to know and to hear that this thing about concentration and how to make your time more worthwhile also, and these kind of things. So in this we'll explore about, basically we'll look at how we can see what is going on inside our mind and all that, and also relate it with everything around us, so that we are more productive also, and we are happier also inside, and then that comes outside also. So as we go through it, you'll see more and more relevance in our day-to-day situations.
Ji.
And
Arjun,
now
that's
we'll take the
very
next.
nice. May I just request, because we have a number of new students. So may I just request, Arjun, so that you can introduce yourself a little? Will that be fine? Will that be okay, Arjun? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that. So we can, first of all, we can say that I'm not a college teacher. I'm a musician, and that's what I do actually. Like, I'm a musician, and I'm involved in different aspects of that. So one of them is music production, and one of them is an online store. It's called mysticalankar.com. That's an online store which sells products for musicians. That's another thing. And we have a studio where we do recordings and work for TV ads, work for short films, these kind of things. So in terms of my profession, it's not really into teaching or academics. So that's one reason why, I mean, this is like something different for me also, but it's going well so far, so we're continuing it. And also, it's nice to have that interaction with more and more people to know what all is going on in people's lives, and how this kind of content feels very universal. In it's like something where we are all able to see something in common, and then, like, go on our own journey which is in common, and then also look at other people and just see how we are all similar to each other, even though we may have different professions, different opinions, different thoughts and all that. We're still able to see some kind of similarity on the basis of our human nature. So that's what we are going to explore also in these sessions. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's nice. That's really nice, Arjun. Thank you. And dear students, some of us are into teaching profession as well. Like you're hearing my voice. I'm Manisha Shukla. I'm a professor of chemistry, and I'm teaching in one of the engineering colleges. So that's about my introduction. We have a few more faculty members with us. We have Dr. Priyaji. Priyaji, maybe the students can get a little acquaintance, a one-liner, so that the students feel comfortable with us, they start interacting nicely.
Yeah, namaste to all students. I'm Priya. I'm from Kerala. I also work in a college as associate professor in civil department. Welcome to all students. I've told my students also to join.
That's
so
nice.
Welcome all, and from many from Kerala, I've given the message. I think they have joined it. Thank you, all of you. We'll have a nice session every Wednesday.
Nice. Though Arjun, we are taking a little of your time. You would like to interact more with the students. Yet I think I felt that maybe the students will feel familiar if they know who's speaking from across the table. Is that fine, Arjun?
True. That's very true.
Nice. Then we have Srinidhi Bhaiya.
Okay.
Srinidhi Bhaiya, if I'm able to reach out, just a one-liner, Bhaiya.
Yeah, namaste Didi and namaste Sabiko. I'm Srinidhi Gindi, working for Mumbai University, based in Mumbai. Welcome all. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Bhaiya. Then Parikshit Bhaiya, whose voice you'll be hearing the very first. and most of the time. Ji Parikshit Bhaiya. Parikshit Bhaiya, if I'm able to reach out to you.
जी दीदी नमस्ते सभी को नमस्ते.
Namaste.
And
Nice.
myself,
Parikshit Bhaiya, so maybe a one-line introduction.
yes, certainly. Myself Parikshit Agrawal. I'm a volunteer in the this whole workshop and trying to explore with all of you co-explorer, and also giving my some technical support to this. And it's really good to see many new family members here today, and we will explore together and hope that this journey will continue.
Ji Bhaiya. So you teach something, Bhaiya, isn't it?
Certainly. Thank
तो
you.
आप क्या पढ़ाते हैं भैया? What do you teach? जी भैया. So nice. I think with this, maybe many of our students who've joined us for the first time, it'll be good if they can just tell about themselves in brief, as Arjun, who's going to be your resource person, who's going to be facilitating you with a lot of understanding and interaction. He also gets to know about many of you. So the mic is there. So all the students who've joined us for the first time, maybe they can just unmute and like give a very brief introduction, like if they're in first year or second year, and what are the courses and what are the interest and what do they expect from this particular session, as Arjun just mentioned.
Yeah, whoever wants to go ahead can. And
yes.
Anyway, this is like a family thing. It's not like, I mean, like we're all doing this out of our own interest for learning and doing more, like having a better understanding about everything in general, like about our life and about our relation with other people and all this. So basically, like this whole thing is like a family. So you can just be free to say whatever you want and nothing will happen. Nothing wrong can ever happen. So and you can feel comfortable.
Mantasha, I could see you. Mantasha, beta, you've been here in the session earlier as well.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, Mantasha?
I'm fine, ma'am.
And how has it been all this while?
मैम मैंने ना ये सेशन फर्स्ट टाइम अटेंड किया है क्योंकि
ओह बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा. तो बेटा आप क्या कर रहे हैं? What are you doing?
मैम मैं कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग कर रही हूँ 3rd सेमेस्टर में.
Very nice, बहुत बढ़िया. Nice to hear that. So maybe some more new students, if would like to just tell a little about themselves, like what course are they doing, which semester are they in, and what do they really want from this particular follow-up session? What are they looking forward to? Fine, Arjun. I think maybe they'll start interacting. The students will start interacting with you as we go ahead.
Yeah. We can randomly also just choose one or two.
That's also fine. I can see Amal Raj. Amal, if I'm able to reach out to you.
Okay. So it's not an exam, right? It's just
sure. It's really Harsha Varghese. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Nice. And what course are you doing?
I'm doing BTech in computer science, and it's my first year and first semester.
Nice.
Actually, I have a little language barrier, and I don't know English very well. And how
doesn't matter.
That's why starting trouble.
So, I mean, how would you feel comfortable? Which language would you feel comfortable in?
That's my mother tongue. I don't know that mother tongue.
Okay. So fine. Your mother tongue is? Malayalam. Arjun, do you understand Malayalam?
No, I don't know Malayalam.
We were asking whether Arjun sir understands Malayalam, so he'll be able to interact with you. Priya Didi?
I will try my
I
best
think,
in English.
yeah, but I think in Kerala, all can understand English. Speaking might be a little difficult for them.
But
we can-
even then, speaking is good. Yeah.
She's speaking very well, but the problem problem I feel with the students, they know to speak well, but they feel that they don't know to speak. That's it.
That is the issue
That is-
with us also, right?
My
We
language is
feel
good.
like we cannot.
Your language is very good. You're speaking very well.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That is
Suraj, could you just please raise your hand, beta? I can just provide you the mic immediately.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Please go ahead.
Ma'am, after this class, मैम इस क्लास के बाद हमें सर्टिफिकेट भी मिलेगा क्या कोई?
नहीं, इसका कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है. This one is only for out of interest who wants to attend, and there's no compulsory thing about this, nothing like that. We're just working on our own understanding, and then we'll discuss certain proposals which you can explore. So our whole focus will be to try to understand things better, and that will have a direct impact in our life. So that's what we're doing it for. So certificate won't be there, or there won't be any kind of record of this also. No attendance, no certificate, none of those things. It's out of interest. And right now we're just doing introductions. Once we start, then you may get more and more interested in this thing. So you can just maybe attend 3 or 4 sessions and then see if it feels good, then you can continue. Otherwise you can stop. There's no rule about it.
Arjun, we can tell about the workshop also is coming for the students.
Yeah.
Student workshops is coming. So in that, if they attend that 10 days continuously, they'll get the certificate. The same thing.
Maybe
This is basically like a follow-up to the...
This is a follow-up session. So that's what this is actually for students who had done the student induction program. So it's a follow-up session for them. But who want to do as a workshop thing, it is also happening in February. English and Hindi.
Right.
But here anyway, we are starting from the beginning. So even if you didn't attend, it's okay. You can... because we are still starting from the beginning, so it won't matter. But if you're looking for the certificate from the certificate point of view, then you have to go to the other place. This one is for just learning more, kind of.
Ravikant wanted to speak. Ravikant, you have the mic. You can just unmute and speak.
Yeah, this is Dr. R.Y. Patil, Ravikant Patil.
Nice. I thought it was some student. Ji.
Yeah, I'm still a student.
Nice. We all are students.
Yeah. The moment I stop learning, I cease to be a teacher.
Ji, nice.
Ma'am, I was not very clear about this type of workshop. So, having joined, because I have done the first part of UHV 1, and I have registered for the second part also. First, then I didn't know that we could get our students also for this. Maybe next time, whenever we have such activities for students, I'll definitely make it open to our students. I'm principal of DSTS Mandal's College of Pharmacy, Solapur, Maharashtra. It's pharmacy.
Okay, nice. So actually you can inform your students, because this thing will happen every Wednesday. So it would be nice if you can put the word across so that they can join next Wednesday.
Certainly, because having joined the first part of it as a principal, I thought I should know it first, then I'll ask my staff to join along with my another staff. We have done the first part, that 5 days online course, UHV 1.
Okay.
Yeah, then we have registered for the further activities, and we really wish that this knowledge is put across for our students, because they need it the most. And of course, it doesn't mean that they need it, but we, the teachers, need, and so are our students. So extremely thankful, and I'll certainly spread this information to all my students. And is it that the first years should join, or any student of any level will be eligible to join this?
Anybody is fine, actually. Actually, this whole thing is meant for students, but some teachers are also joining. But it's actually meant for students.
That's great. That's great. So, because I came to know, if I was not to be informed, probably my students also would not be knowing this.
Okay.
So it's great that this information has come to me. This message has come to me, and I am able to reach out to my students. So
Right.
nice.
There are in parallel, there are a lot of teacher training workshops also going on. So you can just ask the volunteers, and those dates, you can also send the teachers.
That I have already done, and probably 31st, whatever is happening, the first course for the teachers, many of my teachers will be joining.
Nice.
And I'll be joining that for the next step.
Okay.
Those days. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Ji, thank you. Harsha Varghese, you have your hand risen. Would you like to interact?
Yes, ma'am.
Ji. Would you like to introduce yourself and discuss something with Arjun sir?
Okay. My name is Harsha Varghese. I'm studying in Royal College of Engineering and Technology. I'm living in a small village in I'm doing first year B in computer science. That's all. That's all about my self-introduction.
Nice.
Nice.
So any particular
Hello, are you there?
expectation from this set of discussions? Or what did you have in mind about this? In one line, you can say maybe.
Actually, I would like to explore more through this
That is
type
best,
of.
actually. If you came without any expectation, then that's best, because then whatever comes in, you are open to get it, right? You're open. So that way, that's nice. Okay, so who's next?
Okay.
Harsha, go ahead if you would like to say something more.
Oh, if you were speaking, you can speak. I thought you finished.
Nothing, you carry on.
Okay.
Nice. Welcome, Harsha.
So we'll do one or two last one of these, and then after that we'll go ahead.
Ji.
Maybe two more. Anybody who wants to.
That's nice. That's nice. So JVS Gupta ji.
Ji, good evening to you. I'm JVS Gupta. I was the formerly principal of one of the polytechnics, Sahakari Vidyakendra in Bangalore. I worked there from 2009 to 2020. So I'm very closely associated with the students, and I'm aware of the student induction program, not online, but when I was there, actually it is all held in the offline in the classroom. And formerly between 1968 to 2006, I was a DRDO scientist. Now I'm not working anywhere. I'm not related to students or in the teaching side now, because I came out from 2020, last 1 year. So because the invitation has come to me, whenever the invitation has come, I used to be present for that and see how the proceedings are going on. Now in this particular case, you are telling that it is exclusively meant for students. Probably I can listen to the proceedings, and in any activity, probably I'll be able to give some technical support or volunteering with my experience and qualification. I did my MTech from IIT Delhi. With this background, I just want to listen to the proceedings and observe the things how it is going on and how to help the students. That is all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you. And that was nice to know. And also, you can inform your students also in case you said you're not teaching right now, but if you know anyone from the college, you can inform.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Nice. And for the teachers, there's a parallel thing going on for teachers also. So they're also, whoever is interested can join.
Gee, Arjun, we have a few more hands risen. Maybe some of the students, in short, would like to put forward their Jamshila AS, Pratap.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Nicely.
Yes.
Myself, Pratap Dabhade. I am doing PhD in Aurangabad in pharmaceutical chemistry.
Oh, that's good.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
I have attended first UHV 1 and suggested my staff members to attend this starting from 31st to 4th, 5 days UHV 1 program. And from these discussions, I want to explore more on relationship, and I will try to get a self-explore from the discussions.
Very nice. So now we'll start. So basically, like for the new people who have joined, basically when people are saying they want to explore, then what do you mean by explore? And where do you explore? What do you explore? So these might be questions which might be coming in your mind. So as we go through these sessions, it'll be more and more clear about what we're talking about in terms of exploring and what would be the content of that exploration and how to do it also. And why we are doing it is also going to be explored, because if you don't have a significant reason to doing it, then what's the point of doing it, right? So
Arjun, there is one student, Suraj. He's saying that, ma'am, I don't have an option for unmuting. So maybe I can just...
okay, just unmute him and see.
I'll just try to see.
Yeah.
Suraj, if you can just raise your hand, I'll be able to locate you faster. Otherwise, I'll just search. So that we are able to listen to you as well. Suraj is there. Yes. Suraj, now you have the mic. You just touch on it. If you'll unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice, Suraj. Now we are able to hear you. Welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Actually, I'm from Bihar, and I'm studying IT in QCET, and I have attended the first session of UHV.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you recall Arjun Bhaiya?
No, I know Deepa, ma'am.
Okay.
She had taken our first session of UHV.
Nice.
There are a lot of people conducting, right? So there'll be, and actually I'm not conducting the workshop right now. I'm only doing the follow-up sessions. So you must have attended over there the actual full length workshop. So that is even better, actually. Even better as in it covers the complete content in a shorter time. This one is more about like a revision kind of thing and questions, and then sometimes we go into more detail. Sometimes it's similar to how you would have attended the actual workshop also. Yeah.
Maybe Arjun, if Suraj would like to reflect on something, Beta, would you like to share something that you found of interest?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, in the first session of USB, I I knew the difference between competition and excellence, and the difference between respond and reaction. Actually, I knew, but I got the real definition. I got the real definition between these two. So the first session of UHV was really nice for me. That's why I want to join the second one.
Nice, nice, very nice. So as we go through these proposals, you'll notice that they first come into your mind and then you start thinking about it. And then once you start thinking about it, then you start looking at your situations which you are in and then try to relate with those situations. And that whole process is of exploring, because we are seeing something happening, some situation happening outside. We're also seeing how we're thinking. And then on that basis, we are making some kinds of conclusions. So when we have these proposals, it can help us to get guided into a certain direction. And then, that whole flow can happen in a different way. So that's what we'll do now. Since we've started on chapter 2, because we didn't do this homework thing, but we can do it now, that you can make a list of your aspirations and expectations of your family and friends, and different kinds of things which you feel as achievements also in your life, and also a list of things which you have confusion about or things which you have concerns about. So since we haven't done this yet, we can do it now. We'll split it into 3 parts: aspirations, achievements, and concerns, because this is going to help us to filter out what we want to do, filter out and see what we're actually looking for in all this. So now it is time to speak. If someone wants to share, like, now you can be specific on a particular aspiration that you have. Like, there are 2 or 3 examples given in all these things. So who would like to start? What is your aspiration? Like, we just ask a simple question. What is your aspiration right now? Anyone there? Anyone who can share? In one line, you can say this, because this is, you don't have to explain it. You can just, mention.
Arjun, there's something in the chat. Maybe I'll just read it out to you.
We'll go through the chat also, but some hands are also risen, so I think we'll do that, and we'll mix both, maybe.
Sure. Pratap, would you like to say something?
Yes, madam. My aspiration is to have one patent on my name.
Okay. And aspiration is to, I'm using this for the first time, so I'm trying this. What is it? Patent. Okay. Who's next? We'll use a blue pen. Red is like a teacher kind of pen, right?
Manishati, one more student has raised a hand.
Nice. Mantasha has also written in the chat that good marks. And then Shashi Kalyan ji.
Wait, I can't write so fast with this.
Okay, sure. I'll just pass on the mic.
First time writing with this. So, okay, it's easier now.
A job with a good package. Aparna.
Okay.
Then Ayush. Good human values, to adapt good human values.
Okay.
Adapt good human values. participants.
Maybe Mohammed Basim, you can unmute and express your desire, aspiration.
My aspiration is to do something for the society.
Okay. I was trying to make the slant the other way, like italics, but didn't went out of the box.
Taslim is writing to make her parents proud.
मैम एस्पिरेशन में केयरिंग पेरेंट्स भी आ सकता है?
हाँ बिल्कुल आ सकता है बेटा. मंतशा, yes.
यस मैम.
क्या चीज?
केयरिंग एंड लविंग पेरेंट्स.
No, your aspiration is to care for your parents, or your aspiration is you have the expectation that parents should be caring for you, or thora you can just make it more clear what it is.
Mandasha, you can unmute and tell beta. It's not clear.
मैम.
Okay, one more.
Tell.
I just wanna say you कि पेरेंट्स की केयर करना, रिस्पेक्ट करना, ये भी तो एक एस्पिरेशन में आ सकता है ना?
Yes.
Okay. And support my family, one more is there. Okay. Next.
Ma'am, my aspiration is to be happy.
Okay. That's very broad now compared to the rest so far. And anything else?
Suraj wants to become a good coder. Suraj, you can just unmute, beta.
Yes, ma'am. In the first semester of UHV, I told that I want to become a good coder and want to work as a data scientist. And also I want to fulfill dreams of my family.
Okay. I'll just write fulfill dreams. One last slot is there.
Haran.
Anyone who wants to.
Hanina is writing, I want to be a good human being.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Though we have written all the lines, yet I'll just read. Pratap is writing, my parents' expectations from me is that I should support economically to my younger brother.
Okay, so that comes under support the family, right? We can say.
That's fine.
In terms of economic and in terms of the relationship also. But this is different. This he's writing that my parents' expectation from me is this. So maybe that's his aspiration also, or maybe it's not. But that is his parents' expectation. So it can be both also. That depends. I mean, we don't know. Only he knows actually. Okay, next. Next, we want to go into the achievements. That what we feel are achievements so far. Like we're all in some year of college, right? First year, second year, third year, final year. And why we're asking this question will become clear as we go ahead. So it can be a very useful way of finding out what we want from life. Like right now, if you ask, what do you want? Like aspiration, what is your aspiration? Then when we list it, then it becomes more clear. It becomes more like something which we start focusing on in a different way, because we are kind of looking at it directly. It's not hazy in our mind. We've written it down and we have these lists of things, and that helps us to churn out and see what we actually want from the whole of life. Right? So next is about achievements. That what you feel are your achievements so far. You might have many things which you feel are achievements. It doesn't have to be only with academics, but what else do you feel is an achievement so far? You can just mention that.
Okay, I can see a hand risen.
Okay.
So I'm just nice. Yes. So Jamshila H, you have the mic. You can just unmute and say. She's writing to spend time with family.
Okay. Is this the aspiration or the achievement? It feels like an achievement that you're able to spend time with the family. Can be an achievement also. I'm just asking because just to ask. Okay.
Achievement. Nice.
Yeah.
Anas, you just unmuted. Maybe you'd like to put forward your achievement also.
This can be interesting also because, like, in a lot of families, you see that people are all separate and doing their own things. So then there's no time spent with the family together. So when you spend time with the family, then it feels good. So maybe, I mean, in that sense, if you look at it, it can be a big achievement because that can help you to do so many things also, right? Outside also.
I see one more in chat as an achievement. Harain is writing that at a point of time there was difficulty in mathematics, but getting 100 was quite an achievement.
Okay.
Hard work and my teachers helped me to score 100 in maths, which was like a great achievement in my previous years.
Okay. What else? The speed has slowed down now because maybe many people don't think what they have done so far is worthy enough to be called an achievement. But
Taslima has written came topper in the class.
okay. So that was already the example in the beginning, so we can't write it again. But that might be a common thing for a lot of people. Like this good marks and coming first might be very common.
One person has written.
Anila saying good character. I achieved
a good character.
Okay. So maybe like the achievement is like to be a good, you feel like you're a good human being or a good human. Yeah.
And Adila is writing, I identified a problem and solved it. And Harsha wants lifelong happiness. Maybe you can unmute and speak. That will be more interesting, you know.
Then we'll hear
Yes,
live.
ma'am.
Nice. Harsha, yes, Harsha.
My aspiration is I want lifelong happiness in my life.
Okay. So that is an aspiration, right?
Yes, of course. But I don't know what is the achievement I made for that.
No, and it doesn't have to be an achievement which you made which is related to your aspiration. Whatever you feel as an achievement so far, you can just say that.
I think I studied well in my academics. I tried to develop a good character. Is it enough?
Enough? I think.
Nice. You've achieved good things.
Actually, the fact that we are able to discuss all this itself is an achievement for all of us, because that we have something in common that we can discuss, even though we don't know each other at all personally, right? We've never met anyone in this group. We've never had any previous interaction also. This is the first time, and we're still able to have a discussion like this.
I don't know who am I talking to.
Yeah. Even I don't know who's on the other side. So.
Nice that at least we are able to communicate with each other. That's also an achievement.
If you start looking like this, you notice there are so many small things which we have taken for granted, but they're actually big achievements if you see, right?
Shit, I forgot to enter my communication skills in my achievements.
Okay, you can do that also. You can write it. Since nobody is writing much and there's a lot of empty space.
Pratapji has written that he's able to get over his anger.
Okay.
That's also an achievement.
That's a big achievement also, right? If you were angry, you used to get angry before, and now you don't get so angry. Able to, what was it? Able to get over
anger.
Anger.
What about control our emotions? Is there an achievement?
If it's an achievement, if you think it's an achievement for you, then we are writing it.
I think it's an achievement for me.
Your emotions. Okay.
Then Sashi Kalyan is writing that getting out of depression.
Okay.
Ma'am,
you were in depression. You came
yes,
out of...
Mantasha, go ahead.
Ma'am, God made me help each other person.
Okay. Helping each other. She's able to help each other.
Oh, I made a spelling
God made me able to help each other.
That's fine. We can take care of these spellings once we are able to look at the eraser somewhere. Then
I didn't. We can, like teacher, we can put. I'll try something. Put red marks on it. Okay, I'm just waiting for other people to.
Sure. Then, I'll just read out from Shashi Kalyanji's writing. My achievement would be being able to get a part-time job during college for experience and earning at the age of 20.
Achievement has been something which you already got, or is it something which you want to get?
That has to be specified, Shashika.
Because if it's because if it is something which you already did, then it's achievement. If it's already done, but if it's something which you want to do, then it comes under the aspiration.
Then Funchuk Wang is writing, I made a habit of reading novels.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead. Amrish. Nice, Amrish.
Ma'am, my achievement is related to my aspiration. As I want to be happy right now, what I feel my achievement right now, I am happy. This is my achievement. And ma'am, what the thing is most, I am the topper of my university. The only thing my parents is most proud of me right now. According to them, my achievement is that. But right now, I am happy in achieving my parents' happiness too, and even myself. To be happy right now, I am happy. This is only my achievement. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
That's nice.
Ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Yes, I earned a
Mohammed
lot of
Wasim.
good friends. And a lot of good friends.
Okay, good friends.
Have a lot of friends.
Yes.
That's nice.
I'm just trying different colors just for fun. It's not anything to do with what you're saying. It's just.
Jamshila, you can unmute and tell beta. Jamshila, Fasna. You have raised your hands. Tell.
Oh, Shashi Kalyanji is writing that he's achieved it. That's good. Fasna, you can also unmute and speak. More interesting to hear. You speak.
Don't worry about the name being called out. That's okay. Because anyway, out of 100 people, nobody remembers.
You can tell beta. Let me. Yeah, can speak.
I have helping mentality.
Oh, you have a helping nature. Okay.
Okay. I just got stuck with the colors. 1 second. Yeah, helping nature. Okay, so now finally the slots are done. You might have a lot more, but basically you can make this list on your own. You can, in your notebook, you can do this. Each one of you can do this for yourself. That will make it even better for the next time. Because the next time you don't have to share these things with us. This is going to, it's like starting as a dialogue between you and me, but then slowly when you go through this for yourself, like try to do this for yourself, then it'll become a dialogue which happens within yourself. You'll start exploring. That's what we're going to call exploring, which is exploring within ourselves and getting the answers also from within ourselves. So in the beginning, it'll start like this conversation, right? And then when these sessions are not going on, then this conversation will happen within yourself. So we want to prepare you for that. So for that reason, you can make this kind of a list. Each one of you can make it and keep it with you. You don't even have to share it here. You can just keep it with you, and that will help you in the journey of exploring. Because what we're going to uncover slowly will start to make a lot more sense when you have it written down for yourself. That way you'll be able to connect it with your life situations, and that way it will be much more useful also for you. Yeah, so next, we've seen these two. Aspiration is to do with what we want, and achievement is to do with what we feel grateful for, or what we feel that we've been able to do. We feel good about ourselves because of some of these things. So these are our achievements. And now next we want to see our concerns, or what problems or issues we have in life. What we feel like, if this is solved, then everything will be better. So this is
lack of confidence.
Okay, now this is coming at a high speed, I think. Already it started. So lack of Confidence. Okay. Next.
Social anxiety.
Social anxiety. That's similar to this, right? A little bit.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Overthinking.
What is it? Overthinking. Overthinking. Okay.
Undisciplined.
So lack of discipline. Discipline to do what? Or in general, like for whatever you plan to do, you're not able to do because you want to do it, but then you don't have the discipline to do it. Is it
Yes,
that?
I can read in the chat concerns about time management or being
Fear.
overwhelmed with work, fear.
Fear.
See, did you notice how these things are coming so fast compared to the achievements?
Noor is writing stress. Taslima is writing stage fright.
Stage fright. Fear of what? You can be a little more specific on what fear of stage fear.
Procrastination.
So that is, we can say time management plus lack of discipline ends up becoming procrastination, right?
Yes, yes.
Then uncomfortable.
Time management. Uncomfortable. What is uncomfortable?
Well, I won't be able to
uncomfortable in terms of
comprehend
fear.
it.
Uncomfortable to express the ideas.
That could be.
That's what is. Oh, someone else has written that. But anyway, I think it's
Limya's written that fear to express our ideas.
Yeah.
And lack of guidance to youth.
Okay.
Lack of guidance. So, like, you find yourself stuck where you don't know what to do, why to do, that kind of a thing, right? Maybe. What else? Overcommitment. So what do you mean? Like you have said you'll do a lot of things, but then you're not able to do it, or you don't want to do it?
I'm unable to do it since I've overcommitted to a lot of stuff.
Overcommitted, but you're not able to do it, even though you want to.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Or let's just write want to do many things. Oh, it's too long now. Many things, but unable to do them. Oh no, it's handwriting is getting worse and worse now.
Then Adila's writing trust people quickly.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, so the concern is like you're not happy about the fact that you trust people quickly, or you find that there's that people cheat you, or what exactly is the concern? Or you don't want to be a person who trusts people quickly?
Maybe you can just
excuse
unmute
me.
Pratap. Please go ahead. Yes, Amrish.
Lack of concentration, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. This is a new one, so we have to write it.
Though I'll just read out, Pratap has written that I'm not able to set my daily routine, like exercise, study, family, friends, social, work, or share market, etc.
Okay. So
And
now, okay.
we run out of space. So Jamshila is also writing lack of solving problems.
Okay. So whatever is happening, if you're not able to like figure out how to go ahead, then that causes something maybe inside you, causes some kind of pressure or some kind of tension, some kind of stress.
Harsha's writing lack of self-analysis.
Okay. So basically, like why we're doing this will become clear in the next session. So it's like suspense for the next session. But meanwhile, you can make this list for yourself. Right now, we've taken different points from different people to make a combined list. But what we want to do for each one of us so that we can, um, you know, explore into ourselves, for that, you can make this list for yourself. So fill this thing of what are your aspirations for the future, what are your achievements which have happened in the past already, and what are the concerns also which you feel are a part of the past also, which you had, and present also, future also. You can go and see what were the concerns, what are the future concerns also which you might have. And once you make this list, then we'll meet in the next session, and at that time we'll be able to see why we did this whole exercise. Right now it might feel like it didn't help much because nothing happened, but it'll happen next time. So we'll keep the suspense for the next time.
Nice, nice. So
it's perfectly on time also, exactly
yes,
8:30.
yes, very nicely. It's good that many of the
Ma'am,
students.
excuse me.
Amrish, please go ahead. Yes.
Ma'am, when we are going to have our next session?
Coming Wednesday.
Okay, ma'am.
So we
Till
have
then you can make this list for yourself and keep it with you. And why I'm saying that you don't have to share it is because for many of you might feel that it is personal information, like you might not feel like sharing it, right? You might have a lot of aspirations which you don't want to have, but then you have, right? You might have a lot of concerns which you're not able to express because of some fear or some stress or some issue inside. Like all these things are written also, right? Lack of confidence and all that. So it's very likely that you might have a lot of concerns also which you're not comfortable to express. And you might have a lot of aspirations also which, even though you don't want to have, you have it and you don't want to express it, right? So both these things are there. So because of that, we are saying that you can make this list for yourself and then share it only if you want to share it, if you are comfortable to share. But if you are not comfortable to share that, then there's no issue, because we'll be doing this exploration within each one of ourselves. So we'll ask certain questions to ourselves and get the answers from ourselves. So that's how it will go. So this would be the exercise for next time. To do this, you can write it in your notebook or wherever you want, you can write it. And then we'll discuss further in the next session. The next session will be Wednesday. Every Wednesday, this session will happen. This is the first one.
Sir, is it our homework?
It's an optional homework. Everything is optional in this because even attendance is not there, even certificate is not there, even homework is not really homework like that. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it also, it's fine. There's no checking is going to happen. So I'm telling you before itself, there's no checking. So if you don't want to do it also, it's fine. But if you do it, it can help you a lot as we progress.
Okay, sir.
And I don't think it'll take that long also. So, I mean, it can take some time if you go deeper and deeper into these things. But you can decide how much time you want to spend on it and, see how much depth you want to go into. Basically, the more we understand about ourselves, the more comfortable we become with ourselves. And then when we are more comfortable with ourselves and we are able to see others also in a different light where we feel similar to the others, then a lot of our problems or concerns which we've written here will just disappear. I mean, not magically disappear like that, but then they'll be like easier to work with. You won't have to struggle with them as much as you might be struggling right now.
Gee, I had just seen Devi ma'am had unmuted. Maybe she just wanted to express something.
Yeah, but I think we'll close now because it's after 8:35 now.
Fine.
So
Very nice. Arjun, maybe Devi ma'am would like to put in a word. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. It is time, but anyway, I'm happy that students are giving their responses, and this will definitely this for holistic development, it will help, and they will come up. And I'm so happy that Arjun is interacting with our students, and our students are also interacting with him. Next time, more students will come up. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Mohammed Basim, did you want to say something?
No, sir. No, ma'am. I was just telling it was a nice session for our personal growth, and that's all.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. So, Arjun, with your permission, shall we call it a day now?
Yes. We'll call it a day or night, and we'll continue
Nice.
on Wednesday.
So very nice. Thank you all, and thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you, students, dear.
And whoever's joined, the teachers or the students, whoever's joined, you can tell your friends also to join. Like the students, you can tell your friends, and the teachers, you can tell your students to join.
I will surely tell my friends about this class.
Nice, Harsha. So, dear all, it's good that we had a very interactive session. It's for each other's development.
Yeah,
So,
even we are in the same boat. I mean, it's not like a different boat. We are all in the same thing. Like we're all working on these things and kind of fine-tuning our life according to what we want, and also like looking at our responsibility, looking at why we are here, what we are doing here, all that. So it's like a picnic, right? It's almost like a picnic. We are doing something and we don't know where it's leading, so we want to at least have a kind of a direction in which to go. So we are all exploring. Like even I am like in the beginning stage. You can see even the handwriting is not good. That's because of the pen. But in terms of exploring also, we are just in the beginning stage where we are just trying to know more and more about ourselves, know more and more about life, and through these proposals which are shared in UHV, we are getting a good direction of how to go about it. So that's why we call ourselves co-explorer, because we haven't explored everything, right? We haven't reached the end or the ultimate point or something. So we are all like exploring along with you.
nice. Thank you.
Okay. So we'll close now.
Yes. So, I mean, it's thank you all for such an interactive session. We'll meet again coming Wednesday. And on Friday, we have another follow-up session on holistic health. So a very, a welcome to Friday session as well. So let's see each other on Wednesday. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Namaste.
Basically this session will happen every Wednesday, and every Friday there's a health session.
Nice. Thank you. And good night.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
So Parikshit Bhaiya, I think we can close the webinar now.
Ji Manisha Didi, is really nice, and thank you Arjun Bhaiya, thank you all the participants and panel member. Namaste everybody. Namaste.
Thank you.